Hello everyone and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri, and today on this Skincare Saturday, drumroll please, we are retesting the RoC. I know, it's been a while. Originally, when we tested the RoC, probably over a year ago, they had a little 2-pack bundle. I think it was some resurfacing cream and some wrinkle serum. And I loved it. I definitely saw results. If you don't believe me and you haven't seen the video, then you should go watch that video. The RoC is one of the very few skincare products that I firmly believe did what it said it was going to do in the amount of time that it said it would do it. Ever since then, I've been pimping the RoC like I work there, like they pay me, like I get free RoC product, which no. I don't work for the RoC. They don't pay me. They don't know who the hell I am. They don't give me anything for free. I bought my original little 2-pack set. I want to say I bought it at the Walgreens, and what we are testing today, I bought on my own as well. I ventured out. RoC actually doesn't have that many products, which makes it kind of easy. I went to the Walgreens this weekend. Sadly, the grocery outlet doesn't carry the RoC, so I had to go to the Walgreens, and I did see the same 2-pack that I'd gotten originally, but then they had some other things. Here's what I got. I went to the Walgreens and to the Target actually, because the Target was cheaper for some products, and you have my little receipt right here. I purchased the Retinol Correxion Deep Wrinkle Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen SPF 30. This is said to reduce the look of expression lines and deep wrinkles. At the Target, $17.99. I also purchased Retinol Correxion Deep Wrinkle Night Cream. It reduces the look of expression lines and deep wrinkles as well. And it too was $17.99 at the Target. And the third thing I purchased, I went all out, was the Retinol Correxion Deep Wrinkle Serum. Deep Wrinkle Serum visibly reduces deep wrinkles. Clinically proven results. Also at the Target was $17.99. Now these 3 products at the Walgreens are like $24 to $26. I want to say maybe the day and the night cream were like $24 and the deep wrinkle serum was like $26. And I said, oh, hell to the no. I'm gonna go over to the Target because I Googled it. But what the Target did not have, which I found super interesting and wasn't that expensive, I got it at the Walgreens. It was $10.99. And it's this Daily Resurfacing Disks, clinically shown to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, gentle enough for everyday use. So we have resurfacing discs, we've got our day and our night cream, and we've got our deep wrinkle serum. So I'm excited. And I think the only thing, okay, so here's what I kind of learned while at the Walgreens and the Target. The RoC has this scenario in like the goldy color boxes. This, I guess, gold color line is like the deep wrinkle line. They also have products in a blue box, not this dark of a blue, but more of like a, I don't know, sky blue, if you will. And that just seems more of like a hydration line to me. None of those products said anything about reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So I stuck with the gold. The only thing that I did not get in the gold was they did have a filler. The Target did not have the filler, and the Walgreens had it, and it was like $26.99. So I didn't get the filler. That was the only product that was available that I did not purchase. So I have 4 brand new RoC items, never tried them before, and we are going to try them now. Because like I said, I've been pimping the RoC like a crazy person just because I just thought it was wonderful and I thought that I did see results. But this is gonna be the true test. Should I still keep pimping it? Does it work? Was that first time a total fluke? We don't know, but we're gonna find out in this Skincare Saturday. Okay, the Daily Resurfacing Disks, there are 28, which, you know, that's like a month worth. Oh, that's actually exactly how many we need because RoC has some after a certain number of weeks. So I'm gonna test everything for 4 weeks, although RoC does kind of want you to do it for 8 weeks, but I figured 4 weeks is pretty good. We're gonna do a 4-week test. That's that. I don't wanna go into 8 weeks. I hope I don't have to go into 8 weeks. We'll decide. Oh, no, we're not gonna decide. I decided. It's 4-week test. That's what's happening. For the Daily Resurfacing Disks that are clinically shown to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, they say they're new. I don't know how new, but like I said, the Target didn't have them. The Walgreens did. Improve the appearance of skin in just 1 week. That's what it says. Infused with skin conditioning cleansers, the self-foaming disc is textured on one side to gently exfoliate away dirt, oil, and complexion dulling impurities, and smooth on the other side to gently cleanse and remove makeup around the delicate eye area. I washed my face already, but it kind of sounds like I can just use this to wash my face, don't you think? The result? Younger looking, more beautiful skin. Little chart right here. In just 1 week, the appearance of fine lines is reduced. Skin tone and texture is improved. After 4 weeks, signs of photoaging appear diminished. I am not quite sure what photoaging means, but I kind of feel like it's our dark spots. And then it does say after 12 weeks, the appearance of wrinkles and pores is diminished. Massage disc on wet skin to work up a lather. Use smooth side for gentle cleansing all over face, especially around delicate eye area. Use textured side for exfoliation to remove skin dulling impurities. Rinse face thoroughly and throw pad away. Do not flush. Okay, I'm probably gonna I did wash my face right now and then use this after I've already washed my face, and then in the morning, I'll just wash my face like normal and will not use this in the morning because it is just a once a day situation. I'm very curious about these, so let's just use them right now, right? Okay. Sealed for my protection. It kind of, the scent is lovely. It's just like right when I opened it, maybe like the air pressure kind of blew out a scent. It's really nice, actually. Ooh, and they're much larger than I thought. I mean, I should have known they would be large just from the size of this jug. They smell good. Okay, base is wet. It says smooth side, then rough side. Oh, are these that thick? Look at how thick. Is that more than one? No, that is one. So they are very, very thick. There's like little white dots on the textured side and no white dots on the smooth side. Let me close this lid so I don't dry anything out. Massage disc onto wet skin and work up a lather. All right, I gotta work up a lather. This is the smooth side. It is quite smooth. It smells lovely. Let's get my neck. I'm getting in my 11s. And now let's flip her over. I did wash my face first so that it's not terribly dingy, but a little bit dingy on that side. The textured side, it doesn't feel as smooth as the smooth side, but it definitely doesn't feel like super textured like sandpaper. They're claiming that just that small amount of texture that I'm feeling is going to exfoliate my skin. I don't know. I find that hard to believe. It is barely textured, but we'll give it a go. This is kind of cool. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of lather. You may be able to wash your whole like arms, chest, what have you, because it's very lathery and it feels like it's still going. You know what I mean? I dig it. It really says help diminish the look of fine lines and wrinkles and improve the appearance of skin in just 1 week. I don't know, RoC. That's a pretty bold claim. Kind of starting to sound like somebody else I know. All right, now I can rinse this off and then we'll move on. Face is rinsed. The pad is thrown in the garbage. I did not flush it. And my face is dry. I'm not gonna say it's like drastically exfoliating bead smooth, but it definitely does feel smoother. It does feel very nice. Yeah, it feels very nice. Will it do what it says in a week? I don't know. We are going to test it for 4 weeks. We'll see what happens. But so far, that's pretty cool. I mean, for $10, you get 28 pads. I mean, it's kind of more along the lines of an expensive cleanser. If in fact, you don't have to wash your face first with this, which maybe I'll just try that like tomorrow night. Just use this and see what happens. Anyway, moving on. Next up, I believe it's the serum. So this is our Retinol Correxion Deep Wrinkle Serum. Visibly reduces deep wrinkles, clinically proven results. Over time, your skin's ability to renew itself slows. Skin loses its elasticity and wrinkles become more evident. Don't I know it, RoC? RoC Retinol Correxion Deep Wrinkle Serum complements your skin's renewal process and is clinically proven to visibly reduce both fine lines and deep wrinkles. Glides on easily and absorbs quickly, leaving your skin feeling smooth and velvety. Retinol with magnesium, zinc, and copper. Okay. This one, they really want you to go the 12 weeks, but they do give a 4-week what's gonna happen. In 4 weeks, it says skin is more radiant, fine lines on face and neck are smooth, skin firmness is improved. Supposedly after 4 weeks. It does say after 8 weeks, crow's feet are visibly reduced and signs of photo damage are diminished. Again, I'm only testing this for 4 weeks. We'll see what happens. Use once or twice a day, AM or PM. I am going to use it twice a day. Cleanse skin and allow time to dry, which I have. Smooth product over face and neck, allowing to absorb completely. You may experience a slight tingling or tightness during use. And then it says follow up with a moisturizer. That's what we're gonna do. Let's open her up, Deep Wrinkle Serum. Ooh, I thought this would be plastic. It's not. It feels kind of glassy. It doesn't say like pearl size or anything like that. It just says smooth product over face and neck. So, you know my face and neck is big, so it smells more clinical than the little cleansing pads, but it smells nice. Oh gosh, I just had a memory of this smell, and it wasn't from the RoC that I tested the last time. I'm pausing to see if I feel a tingliness because I almost felt like I did feel a tingliness. I need more. You can't talk while doing this. They're not lying. It does quickly absorb, so get it rubbed in, let it absorb. Gosh, that smell, it's from something. I can't place it. It does smell like more clinical. It's not a floral smell. It could be just the retinol again, but it smells fine. The cleansing things smelled lovely. This just smells like medicine. So there's that, waiting for it to absorb before we move on. Okay, don't be alarmed because I just almost freaked myself out. I did take before pictures right after I washed my face originally, before washing my face with this. So don't worry, the before pictures, they're in there. They're in the queue. Deep Wrinkle Serum, I feel like it's completely absorbed. So we're moving on to our last and final step, last and final. Our Deep Wrinkle Night Cream reduces the look of expression lines and deep wrinkles. An intensive anti-wrinkle treatment that works through the night, visibly reducing the appearance of expression lines, which you all know I am not lacking when it comes to expression lines. I use my entire face, forehead, nose, eyebrows, mouth, cheeks, chin, neck when I talk. I know this. I've done it for my whole entire life. The expression lines are there. See them? See them all? It's good I got this, right? Expression lines and even. It even uses the word even. And even deep wrinkles. After 4 weeks, skin is more radiant. Crow's feet are visibly reduced and signs of photo damage are diminished. Apply to face and neck each night when skin is more receptive for repair and renewal. You may experience a mild tingling. I didn't experience a mild tingling with the serum. I didn't experience a mild tingling the very first time I used the RoC. I'm not experiencing one now. My face just doesn't tingle. Also says you may also experience redness during use. This is normal and should be temporary until your skin adjusts. Note to self, I don't think I'm gonna get red and I don't think I'm gonna be tingly, but here is the night cream. Protective little seal, here we are, and that looks good to me. It's actually kind of smoother than the serum. Not as dense, maybe. The smell is different than the serum. That clearly wasn't enough, so let's get a little bit more. Let's get it on my crow's feet, get it all rubbed in, and done. Now, we do have the day cream, which clearly I will be doing in the morning, but let's just review what the hell this is supposed to do. It does have broad spectrum SPF 30, an intensive anti-wrinkle moisturizing treatment that works throughout the day to visibly reduce the look of expression lines and deep wrinkles. Now, this doesn't have an after 4 weeks situation, but one can only assume that it might probably do what the night cream says. Skin is more radiant, crow's feet are visibly reduced, signs of photo damage are diminished. That's the day cream, and that is what I will be using tomorrow morning, along with my serum. So yeah, day 1, the RoC. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully everything goes as planned, and in 4 weeks, yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna really have to stop pimping the RoC so much. Okay, so it has officially been 1 week of the RoC, and the reason I am checking in at this 1 week interval is because our lovely Daily Resurfacing Disks that are clinically shown to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles said that in just 1 week, the appearance of fine lines is reduced and skin tone and texture is improved. And that says results after clinical testing. It's printed right here on the back. Do we see any differences in the appearance of my fine lines? I know that the RoC told me that I'd see something in a week, but I never really believe anybody's 1 week claims. We're going off of 4 weeks faux show, but I did want to check in just to see, is the RoC making a bold claim with this 1 week statistic? And should they just like put a black line through that and just start after 4 weeks? Would that be beneficial? I don't know. We're gonna look. Well, you're looking at me right now. I will say that I kind of love the Daily Resurfacing Disks. Number 1, you wet your face, you rub this on. I do the smooth side first, and then I do the rough side, which is not very rough at all. And then I throw it in the trash. Done. And I did try it after a day of wearing makeup, and they worked beautifully. I didn't have to double wash my face because I don't want to do that anyways. I've only been washing my face in the night. I use these in the night, and then in the morning I wash my face with actually the remnants of the Burt's Bees that I still have. So we're gonna go ahead and wash my face. We're gonna take a look at it, see if the appearance of my fine lines looks reduced, and then we'll move on with the rest of our nighttime regimen and call week 1 done. I did not wear makeup today. I didn't feel like it. So my face just, has the day on it, but it doesn't have any makeup on it. It doesn't look like it's very foamy, but it is so foamy. I feel like when I'm washing my face with it, there's so much foam that I should continue on to my whole body because I don't want to waste all the soapy, RoC goodnessy foam. Just sponge bath myself with the RoC Daily Resurfacing Pad. I do like it. Oh, I will tell you this. You know how I always say, like, I don't feel any tingling, must not be working, because they always say, you may feel a slight tingling. That just means the product is working. I mean, how many times have we heard that? I have it memorized at this point. I have been. Like last night, I felt a tingling, dare I say, burning when I finished up with this and then put on the serum. So yeah, maybe it's working because I'm feeling the burn. I'm feeling the burn. And even though it may not look like it's that lathery, I mean, seriously, look. When I flip it over onto the rough side, it's pretty lathery. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed for a second because I feel like it's getting in my eyeballs and it's hurting me. It's nothing rough. It's not scratching my face. It's barely textured at all, but it is textured to where I can feel the difference between the smooth side and the rough side. And right now, I do sense, my spidey senses are tingling, a little bit of tingling sensation. Just a very tiny, like right here. But do you see how you can get careful? Like, I've been washing my face for a long time because there's so much foam in this. And then plus I like it. My nighttime regimen might take a little bit longer because I just keep washing my face with this pad because it never seems to run out. An everlasting gobstopper as far as facial pads go. I have to like cut myself off and be like, Sheri, you've been washing your face for like 22 minutes. It's time to rinse. We are totally rinsed. How do my fine lines look? Like, I would classify a fine line on my face. My cat scratch fever, is it this side? Is it this side? Do I now have cat scratch fever on both sides? Who can remember? Fine lines like around here, this area. We all know these puppies are not fine. This is not fine. My smile's not fine. My forehead's not fine. You'd be hard pressed to find a fine line on my face at this point, but I do feel like cat scratch fever would be considered a fine line, in my opinion. Maybe this side of my face looks a little better, but cat scratch fever, it's on this side for sure. How can I make it show better? I don't know what I do. You guys hate when I get animated with my face, I know, but it's just how I am. can't change at this point. I'm 48 years old. Look, I'm doing it now. I'm not even trying. But this side of my face right here looks kind of good. And I felt like there's a ring, minus that zit that I have. But I feel like there was a fine line somewhere around here at one point. I'm not going to take a picture at this point. You're just going to have to think back to what I looked like a second ago and then compare it to what I look like now. Because this is our 1 week shot. Now I'm just going to finish the rest of our regimen with our Deep Wrinkle Serum. This is now when I feel the burn. Now watch, I probably won't feel it since I'm talking about it, but for sure felt it last night. And probably the night before. I use this one morning and night. I rub it in and let it sit for a second because it does say let it penetrate. So I wait for a second and say, I feel like you're penetrated. And then I go in with the Deep Wrinkle Night Cream, and then that's it. And I put some chapstick on, and then I go lay on the couch. Maybe after I put the Deep Wrinkle Night Cream on, I'll feel a tingle. Not that you have to feel a tingle, but sometimes the tingle in my mind really does make me feel like it's working. Yeah, week 1, done. Do we notice anything? I don't know, but hopefully in 3 more weeks we'll notice something, and hopefully it's a lot of, oh, I feel the tingle. It's happening. Yep, right about here. It's kind of tingling, almost like a burn. So be prepared for that. It didn't happen until maybe about day 4 mark. It does dissipate after a second, but you can for sure feel it. So maybe it's working. Fingers crossed, everyone. I'll check back in soon. Okay. So I kind of have been slacking on my check-in. I wanted to check in at the beginning of week 3, but I lost all track of time. Lo and behold, it's the beginning of week 4. We just have 1 week left to go before we decide, or I guess figure out, if the RoC is really as good as I thought it was for this entire last year. I will say, these little Daily Resurfacing Disks, I love. Were they 15 bucks maybe? No, I don't know. I'm sure I have the receipt somewhere. Oh yes, look at me saving everything in my little cupboard. $10.99. I really enjoy them. They're super easy. You wet your face, grab a disc out of this container, and it's good to go. Super sudsy, cleans off my makeup, although I didn't have makeup on today. When I do have it on, I feel like it's getting it. The smooth side is really, really nice for when you do have makeup on and you want to get your mascara off, but you don't want to rip your eyes to shit. And then I do the textured side, which isn't terribly textured. You can barely feel a difference. After washing my face, even kind of right now, I can feel the tingling sensation. Sometimes a little stronger than others. There have been a couple nights where I didn't use this because, I don't know, it was too tingly the night before. And so I gave my face a tingly break the next night. So I just washed with that Burt's Bees cleanser. Right now, the tingly is just enough you feel something is definitely working. Love these resurfacing pads to clean my face. Faux show. However, not gonna lie, there have been a couple of nights where I have fallen asleep without washing my face. So if I did miss a night, then I used this in the morning instead. But yeah, sometimes you fall asleep before washing your face. It happens. But I have been trying my best because it's the RoC. I want it to work. I want it to work so bad. It's been the thing that I've loved for a year, but then again, I've only tried it the one time. So I'm really hoping that it's still as good as I thought it was. Because if not, what else could I believe in? What else is not true? Are you gonna tell me Santa Claus isn't real? I don't know if there's much more I can take. I'm really pulling for the RoC, but I gotta be real honest with you. It's starting week 4 and it's the last week of our test and I'm not sure if I see anything. I'm not sure if I see any improvements. So I don't wanna look too closely because I don't wanna get discouraged, even though there is a tiny baby part of me that has already become discouraged. But I'm still pushing through. We can't give a final say right now because it's not the end of week 4 yet. It's just the beginning of week 4. A lot can happen in 7 days is what I'm hoping. So after I wash my face with my Daily Resurfacing Disks, I apply my Retinol Correxion Deep Wrinkle Serum. Now, I use this in the morning and in the night, and sometimes in the morning I get a little scared because this one really gives me the tingling sensation. The first couple of nights, I wasn't getting the tingle at all. Right now, it's not as tingly. Last night, hails a tingly. I don't know why that is, why it fluctuates like that. This is normal. It means the product is working. You definitely feel it with this. I feel like you gotta work fast when rubbing it in because it does absorb so quickly. If you're doing this and you let the air get to it, it's like gone before you've covered your whole face with it. I work fast with that one and then it absorbs. Oh, see, now I put a little more on, now it's a little extra burny. Before I put on my Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Night Cream, I just kind of make sure that that serum is in there, that's all. And then I just go ahead and smush this on everywhere. Pretty much same routine in the morning, except for instead of the night cream, I use the day cream. That's all I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. I hope that the RoC has been doing something. There you go. What was supposed to be my 3-week check-in is technically my 4-week check-in, and you're gonna see me again in just a few days. So we'll be getting the lowdown on the RoC 100%. Is it everything that I had remembered and hoped for, or not? It is officially the last day in our 4-week test of the RoC. I have one little cleaning pad left in here. I figured I'd wash my face, I'd take our after pictures, we'll examine them and see what's what. While I was hoping for way more drastic and bigger results, it's not like I didn't see any results over these last 4 weeks. If you compare my before front to my after front, on my one earring side, the fork in the road right here definitely looks less deep in my after picture. Also, on my one earring side, this like forehead wrinkle situation looks a little like, is there a wrinkle missing? While they still appear to be there, they don't appear to be there as much as they are in my before picture. I really didn't notice too much with my crow's feet. I feel like the same amount of crow's feet, the same amount of thickness is still there in the before and after. However, on my 2 earring side, you know how I claim the 3 crow's feet? This third crow's foot right here is definitely lighter in my after picture. Now, here's the weird thing. When I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like pointing out the third crow's foot, I feel like there's no difference. So I'm like, I swear in my picture it looks lighter. Like I feel like I'm trying to talk myself into it. However, in the after picture, I swear it looks less deep. The fork in the road still looks prominent here in real life. In the after photo, I don't want to say it's not even visible because it's definitely visible, but it's way less visible, I think. I don't know. I was almost getting excited looking at my after pictures like, oh, there is a difference. And now when I'm like describing what I saw in my after pictures, looking at you in real life, I kind of don't know if I really believe what I saw in my after pictures. Also something I started noticing at end of week 3, am I crazy? Or do my dark spots look lighter? Oh, what did it say? Because it did say something about like photosynthesis or something like, I know that's not the right word. Signs of photo damage, which I can only assume mean dark spots. I'm sure that photo damage is from being out in the sun and the discoloration on your skin from the sun. Now that's under the 8-week situation. Under the 4-week, it says, my skin is supposed to look more radiant. Fine lines on face and neck are smooth. I didn't really notice anything too much with my neck, but also I wasn't really super focusing on my neck. I was really focusing on my face. And it says the skin firmness is improved. I don't really know how you tell that. Do I look less jowly? So really all I can tell visibly is I do feel like I have some fine lines on my face that were smoothed. And I do kind of feel like, is something going on with those dark spots? I mean, again, right now, they kind of don't look any less dark. But when I was like getting ready in the morning over the last week and a half, I was like, wait a minute. Do my dark spots look lighter? I feel like they are lighter. I just don't feel like me looking at you now and in the after pictures, they look any lighter. While not super duper thrilled with the results from the RoC. I do need to remind myself, as well as you guys, the RoC's major claims really start at 8 weeks. And then they even say at 12 weeks, deep wrinkles on face and neck are visibly reduced. We only did the 4-week test. I'm not making excuses for the RoC. I'm really not. But when I first tested it, I did test it for 8 weeks. And I think that's why I thought we saw such a huge difference in the before and after, because we used the RoC for a solid 8 weeks. Am I disappointed? No. Do I still love the RoC? Yes. Do I think that it works? Yes. I feel like I don't think that it works just only on me. I've had a lot of you comment saying that you're using the RoC and it is working for you. So while my tests are very, very scientific and should be taken quite seriously when you are in the aisles of the Walgreens looking for your next skincare, firmly believe that. I do think it does say a lot when others use a product and also see results. To me, it does make me still be a fan of the RoC. However, this is what makes me laugh. I've raved about the RoC since that very first video, haven't even tested it since. I get tons of comments that say, you should just keep using the RoC. And you're right. If I didn't start this YouTube channel to do skincare Saturdays where I'm testing all sorts of different products and I could just land on a product that I loved and that worked and that I could just use it for the rest of my life, I would totally do that. But that would make for the most boring skincare Saturday channel ever on the planet. Could you just picture it? Saturday after Saturday after Saturday. I'm your host, Sheri, and we are still testing the RoC. It's week 56. While probably really good for me and my skin transformation journey, not very good as a YouTube channel as a whole. That is why I don't keep using the RoC. I keep testing product after product after product. 90% of the time, those products do not work as well as the RoC. However, I like doing skincare Saturdays. I like testing the products. I want to test other products, even if they're shitty products, even if they don't work for me, so that you guys can see that they don't work for someone with my skin texture, my deep wrinkles, my age, so that you don't waste your money on those products, you know, just walking in blind like the commercial says it's gonna work, Jennifer Garner looks great, or Cindy Crawford looks great. No, you see from a real live, normal girl who enjoys the sun, drinks 2 Starbucks venti drinks a day, who is probably very similar to you using these products. That's why I don't continue to use the RoC, even though I think that it has provided me with the best results out of everything that we have tested, excluding the laser beam, because that's pretty awesome. Point of story, that's why this is not a all RoC all the time channel, because that would be hell's a boring and not very informative. I have a whole nother skincare under this counter to test right after this, right after tonight, like right after this. I'm probably not going to start it till tomorrow, let's be real. Anyways, let's get back on track. The RoC. You guys looked at the before and after pictures. Am I crazy? Do I see something, you know, a faint something on my one earring side with the fork in the road in my forehead? In my third crow's foot, are my dark spots getting a little lighter? I think I see that. You tell me if I'm a wackadoo, but I really do think that I see those improvements over the last 4 weeks. Now, these little daily resurfacing discs, I dig them. I really like washing my face with these. I feel like it's no fuss, no muss. It's like wet your face, grab a disc. Like it's like no cleanser, no. I don't know. I'm making it sound like getting cleanser and putting in your hand and rubbing your hands together is so dramatic and takes 17 hours. It doesn't. It's very easy. But there is something about, I literally slap some water on my face, open this up, grab a thing, which all those steps seem to equate to just a cleanser. But there is something about this that just seems easy, it seems quick, they seem like they're really doing a really good job. The smooth side, the textured side, and you get 28 pads in here and $10.99. Not bad, because that's a month worth basically, because you can only use these once a day. So you would have to wash your face with a cleanser in the morning. That's what I did. So I guess when you look at it like that, it's like $10.99 for only a nighttime cleanser for a month. That's a little pricey, but I kind of think worth it. This says signs of photo aging appear diminished, and I wonder if that's why I feel like my dark spots are lighter, if it was because of these Daily Resurfacing Disks. I'm kind of thinking I love these. I will see if I can find them on Amazon and link them below in the description because I dig these. And you know, this shit isn't sponsored. I paid my own $10.99 at the Walgreens for this. I'm just letting you know. Probably my favorite cleanser that I've used to date. Something about the pads was like easy breezy. I don't know if any of you have ever used these before. Tell me if you like them as much as I am, or does it sound like I'm just being like super excited over nothing. Deep Wrinkle Serum. I wish I could tell how much was left. I've been really doing good pumps of this. When I pump it, like, I'll just do it. Like, it still squirts out pretty good and pretty easy. It's not struggling at all. It's good. I mean, I like it. I'm just putting it on for the sake of not wasting it. This is the product that I really do feel the tingle. So if that tingle burning bothers your skin, if you have sensitive skin, this is probably not gonna be it for you. Yet I would almost say you could do without this. I got this at the Target, $17.99. I feel like you could just do the resurfacing discs and the night cream and the day cream, really. Not that it didn't work, not that it didn't do anything. I just wasn't like super stoked. It gave me the burn, which psychologically I was thinking it was working, but it absorbs way too fast. You've heard me say like, oh, I got more. I was talking, I couldn't even finish my forehead. Your first rub, it's gone. Whereas the day cream and the night cream, those are like good cream, like thick creams, and they really get everywhere and they're lovely. They feel good. For me, if you were gonna skip out on something, I would save $17.99 and maybe not get this Deep Wrinkle Serum. But, I mean, it does claim to do a lot. Fine lines on face and neck are supposed to be smoothed after 4 weeks. After 8 weeks, my crow's feet are supposed to be visibly reduced. And after 12 weeks, deep wrinkles on face and neck are visibly reduced. However, I honestly think this and this claim the same thing. Let's look. Yep, and yep. Beautiful skin, as young looking as it was years ago. That's literally what it says. If you can and you want to get all 4 products that I used, great. If you're looking to save about 20 bucks, I would say you don't need this. I don't think you need it. After 4 weeks of using the night cream, I am probably halfway done. Technically, I probably could use this for another 4 weeks. That's the thing I do like about these products. There's enough in here to keep you going. So while this was $17.99, I don't have to replace it after 1 month. I still have a lot to use up. Same with the day cream, and this too was $17.99. The day cream does have SPF 30 in it, so for those of you who like to wear your sunscreen. So those are my final thoughts. I mean, I still dig the RoC. If we were gonna do an 8-week test, we probably would see more results, but we're not doing an 8-week test. We're only doing a 4-week test. That's about as much as I could take. I think we saw okay results. Don't you think? I think. Let me know if you think so too. All in all, I am still a fan of the RoC. I think that I will still tell others about the RoC. Do I wish that the results in 4 weeks were a little bit more dramatic? Of course I do. Who wouldn't want super dramatic results in 4 weeks? Do I think the results that I got in 4 weeks are super shitty and non-existent? No. I do believe that I see something. That's a plus for me. I think that's a win. I think I still like the RoC. If you haven't tried the RoC, maybe now's the time to give it a try and see if it works for you. Out of everything we've tried, I like it. There you go. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so you are alerted to all of the Skincare Saturday videos I push out, which is every other Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out.